Please help us welcome our first speaker, Rabbi Dovid Feldman. Please give it up.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. We are upset, we are disturbed, we are troubled. We are not standing here for the first time. We are standing here almost 5 months. Whoever would have imagined that this will take so long? But after when we see this occupation going on for decades, unfortunately, this is not unexpected. But in no way can we allow this to continue. We are witnessing this genocide where tens of thousands of innocent men, women and children are being murdered, are being slaughtered, the majority of them women and children. So many more are injured. Millions of refugees are once again displaced, supposedly to the safe zone, and then attacked and murdered there as well. Starving people, desperate for food and humanitarian aid, are being targeted, killed and murdered. Shame! So many people are dying because of the lack of necessary medicine. Surgeries are being performed on patients with no anesthesia. We are seeing those images. We are seeing those videos. Traumatized children. Seeing their murdered parents and parents grieving over their children dying of starvation. We should imagine we are human beings. We have loved ones. We have parents, siblings, and children or grandchildren. We don't want to see this happen, God forbid, to any of us. And if we don't, we should stand up and we should stop this, regardless where this is taking place. Yes, the world is waking up. So sad that we have to pay this tremendous price for people to wake up from this deep, long sleep. But we have to wake up the rest of the world. We are standing here in downtown Montreal, and we are gathering in the masses. We are joining the millions across the globe to wake up the rest of humanity and to say no, that this has to stop today. This was supposed to stop not only 5 months ago, but decades ago. We should never be tired, and we should never be intimidated. Yes, there is massive propaganda confusing the masses and silencing whoever dares to stand up and to speak up. But we should be brave, and we should never be intimidated. Zionist propaganda is trying to confuse the world as if all Jews support this occupation or this murder, and as if the Jewish religion condones this violence. But we should know better than that. We all know when we have to teach the masses the great difference between Judaism and Zionism. Judaism is a religion only. no politics to it, versus Zionism, a purely political movement, does not represent world Jewry or the Jewish religion. We should never conflate the two, because if you do, this is exactly what Zionist propaganda wants. They want to confuse, to conflate Jews with Zionists, and then if you dare to speak up and condemn crimes committed by the State of Israel, then supposedly you are against all Jews and anti-Semitic. But that is false propaganda. This is not the Jewish people. Masses of Jewish people around the world join the outcry for Palestine, the outcry against all these crimes. According to Judaism, all of this is criminal, all of this is forbidden. It happens to be that the concept, the philosophy of Zionism, to build a sovereign homeland for Jews, is a total contrast to basics of Jewish belief, which teaches that Jewish people are in a divinely decreed exile. We are forbidden to end this exile by any physical means. We are forbidden to fight any nation. We are required by our religion to live as loyal citizens in whichever country we reside and be peaceful with our neighbors. This is how our people existed. This is how we are supposed to conduct ourselves. But all of this would be forbidden even if this will be in peace with everyone. But when this happens in Palestine, by massive killing, stealing, oppressing an entire people, committing each and every crime you can think of, this is not only a violation of international law, these are violations of Judaism. Zionist propaganda attempts to confuse the world, to think and believe that Palestinians or Muslims hated the Jewish people for hundreds of years and to the present day want to see all Jews dead. That is false propaganda. Jewish people live in each and every Muslim country, including Palestine. They live as a minority among the majority of Muslims. And guess what? They were protected by the majority of Muslims. They were respected by the rest of the country. We should remember this, and we as Jewish people appreciate that. But Zionist propaganda attempts to eradicate history in order to justify their goals and their deeds. This is unacceptable. In addition to this long Nakba inflicted upon the Palestinian people, the existence of the State of Israel, this occupation of Palestine, is causing so much danger to the Jewish people as well. Now, when the Zionist propaganda says that Palestine or pro-Palestinian movement is anti-Semitic, we say Israel is anti-Semitic. The occupation of Palestine is the greatest exacerbation of anti-Semitism in our day and age. We as Jewish people say that we would prefer a Palestinian government, whether it is secular or religious, way more than this disastrous criminal and anti-Jewish state of Israel, which is causing so much death and destruction to Palestinians and to Jews, and uproots our religion. Our religion, the Jewish religion, would be way more protected and preserved under a Palestinian government. Our people would be more safe and respected under a Palestinian government rather than under this criminal anti-Jewish Zionist entity. Now, when Zionist propaganda wants to confuse the world that all what they are doing is about self-defense. Defense of whom? Defense of what? Not defense of the people. The people were defended. The people were protected. The people would be way more protected without this criminal state. They are here to protect this nationalism, this national movement, these crimes. They want to protect the crimes by committing more crimes. This is unfortunately which is happening. It is disastrous to all. We are standing here as a Jewish delegation representing Jewish people here in Canada, and we are joining the masses of people here in downtown Montreal, and we are joining the millions of people across the globe, and we condemn not only this genocide going on for 5 months, we are condemning not only the siege on Gaza for the past 16 years, we are condemning the entire occupation of Palestine since its very beginning. We demand not only a permanent ceasefire, we demand not only the lift of the siege of Gaza, we demand not only going back to 1967, the two-state solution, we demand the end of this entire occupation, which is not going to be. This will not be the disadvantage of the Jewish people. This will be the favor of all. Obviously, the Palestinian people deserve freedom. They deserve safety and security. And so will the Jewish people enjoy when we would see the end of this cycle, endless cycle of bloodshed. We hope that this occupation ends peacefully with no more suffering of anyone. And we hope that once this obstacle to peace stops, we can hope to see once again that beautiful peace that existed in Palestine. Let's hope we see this soon in our days. God willing, inshallah. Thank you very much. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no.
Guys, make some noise for them. Make some noise. Making sure that the message is clear and straightforward. They've been exposing the lies of the other people have been trying to say about us. They've been standing up for justice constantly, way more than a lot of the people I've seen within our community. So give them another round of applause, guys, for all the efforts they take. Guys, I want to remind you all that we have Hands for Charity. They're working around with the boxes that look like this with that paper, and they have the vest with the Hands for Charity written on it. All of the donations that you give to them is going to be sent as aid to Gaza. So make sure you